A journey through light and shadow my path has been one of profound transformation, a pilgrimage through the untamed wilderness of the human experience, where the boundaries between sacred and profane blur into something altogether more complex and beautiful. This has not been a gentle stroll along well-marked trails, but rather a trek through uncharted territory where each step forward demanded courage, and every backward glance revealed how far I had traveled from where I began. In this wilderness, I have encountered the full spectrum of existence, the archetypal figures that populate every meaningful story. There have been enemies, some external, some internal, who challenged my assumptions and forced me to defend beliefs I had never truly examined. These adversaries, I now understand, were often disguised teachers, pushing me toward truths I was not yet ready to embrace. And there have been heroes, too, unexpected allies who appear when the path seemed darkest, offering wisdom, encouragement, or simply the reminder that I was not walking alone. The landscape itself has been one of stark contrasts. I have walked through valleys of grace so profound that they left me breathless with gratitude, moments when the ordinary world seemed to shimmer with divine presence. But I have also traversed deserts of doubt, climbed mountains of struggle, and weathered storms of confusion that seemed to strip away everything I thought I knew about purpose and meaning. The curses came disguised as blessings, and the blessings often arrived wrapped in what appeared to be misfortune. Each challenge became a crucible, refining my understanding of what it means to live authentically. The grace I encountered was not the sanitized, comfortable version I had imagined, but something wilder and more transformative, grace that demanded everything while offering everything in return. If you were to trace this journey through the collection of podcasts I've shared over time, you would witness something remarkable, a complete metamorphosis of perspective. The early episodes reveal someone wrestling with cynicism, someone who had perhaps been wounded by religious experience or disappointed by the gap between spiritual ideals and human reality. You would hear the voice of skepticism, the careful distance maintained from anything that might be called faith. But as the episodes progress, you would notice subtle shifts, moments of openness, questions that began to sound less like challenges and more like genuine seeking. The tone would change from dismissive to curious, from defensive to vulnerable. You would hear the gradual dismantling of walls that had been built to protect, but had instead become prisons. The transformation from negative views of grace to genuine faith in God was not a sudden conversion, but a slow awakening, like watching the sunrise gradually illuminate a landscape that had been shrouded in darkness. Each podcast episode became a marker on this journey, documenting not just intellectual evolution, but a fundamental shift in how I understood my place in the universe. This faith I speak of now is not blind acceptance, but hard-won trust, forged in the crucible of real experience. It is faith that has been tested by doubt, refined by questioning, and strengthened by the very struggles that once threatened to destroy it. It is the kind of faith that can only emerge in the wilderness, authentic, resilient, and deeply personal. The journey continues still, for I have learned that spiritual growth is not a destination, but a way of traveling. Each day brings new opportunities to choose between light and shadow, to extend grace or withhold it, to trust in something greater than myself, or to retreat into the false security of cynicism. Looking back through those podcasts now, I see not just a record of changing beliefs, but a testament to the transformative power of remaining open to mystery, of allowing oneself to be surprised by grace, and of finding God not in the comfortable certainties of doctrine, but in the wild, untamed places where real life happens. The wilderness, it turns out, was not something to be endured but embraced, the very place where transformation becomes possible,